Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Most of the successful people I've known are the ones who do more listening than talking. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. Every man has a right to his own opinion, but no man has a right to be wrong in his facts. Never follow the crowd. The art of living lies less in eliminating our troubles than in growing with them. Approach each new problem not with a view of finding what you hope will be there, but to get the truth, the realities that must be grappled with. You may not like what you find. In that case, you are entitled to try to change it, but do not deceive yourself as to what you do find to be the facts of the situation. Something that everyone knows isn't worth anything. I have witnessed a whole succession of technological revolutions, but none of them has done away with the need for character in the individual or the ability to think. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Walk beside me. Just be my friend. You will never be happy if you continue to search for what happiness consists of. You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life. Man is the only creature who refuses to be what he is. Live to the point of tears. But in the end, one needs more courage to live than to kill himself. You know what charm us? A way of getting the answer yes without having asked any clear question. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. I may not have been sure about what really did interest me, but I was absolutely sure about what didn't. Blessed are the hearts that can bend, they shall never be broken. Autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. An intellectual? Yes, and never deny it. An intellectual is someone whose mind watches itself. I like this, because I am happy to be both halves, the watcher and the watched. Can they be brought together? This is a practical question. We must get down to it. I despise intelligence, really means, I cannot bear my doubts. To be happy, we must not be too concerned with others. In order to understand the world, one has to turn away from it on occasion. I used to advertise my loyalty, and I don't believe there is a single person I loved that I didn't eventually betray. Always go too far, because that's where you'll find the truth. At the heart of all beauty lies something inhuman. When the soul suffers too much, it develops a taste for misfortune. Do not wait for the last judgment. It comes every day. I have no idea what's awaiting me, or what will happen when this all ends. For the moment I know this, there are sick people and they need curing. Since we're all going to die, it's obvious that when and how don't matter. There is no love of life without despair about life. Man is always prey to his truths. Once he has admitted them, he cannot free himself from them. Every act of rebellion expresses a nostalgia for innocence and an appeal to the essence of being. I would rather live my life as if there is a God and die to find out there isn't, than live my life as if there isn't and die to find out there is. When you have once seen the glow of happiness on the face of a beloved person, you know that a man can have no vocation but to awaken that light on the faces surrounding him. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. What is called a reason for living is also an excellent reason for dying. It was as if that great rush of anger had washed me clean, emptied me of hope, and, gazing up at the dark sky spangled with its signs and stars, for the first time, I laid my heart open to the benign indifference of the universe. To feel it so like myself, indeed, so brotherly, made me realize that I'd been happy, and that I was happy still. For all to be accomplished, for me to feel less lonely, all that remained to hope was that on the day of my execution there should be a huge crowd of spectators and that they should greet me with howls of execration. When a person has sex, they're not just having it with that partner, they're having it with everybody that partner has had it with for the past 10 years. Men are never convinced of your reasons, of your sincerity, of the seriousness of your sufferings, except by your death. So long as you are alive, your case is doubtful. You have a right only to their skepticism. Life can be magnificent and overwhelming, that is the whole tragedy. Without beauty, love, or danger it would almost be easy to live.